G'day guys, welcome back to Wombat Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about the new DLC from Starfield. It's coming out in approximately 12 hours from now. And I just want to run through some things that you guys may or may not be aware of. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with basically some key pointers on what you need in order to start the game. So first of all, obviously this is the timeline. I'm just going to pop that up on the screen now for you guys to see when you can actually download this. And if this is after the fact, obviously you can go ahead and download it at any time. So what you'll need though is you're going to need to either purchase the DLC yourself, or at the time of purchasing Starfield, you may have purchased Starfield's Premium or Constellation editions. So that should give you the ability to download this DLC for free. Well, essentially you paid for it back then by purchasing a better version of Starfield's game. Some other things that you just might be aware of is that the actual DLC itself, I think on Xbox it's about 15 gig, just shy of that. And I believe on PC, somewhere between the kind of 13 gig and 15 gig as well. So that's an extra spare space that you're going to have to need on your computer. So make sure you have room for that DLC before you start downloading it. Also, Bethesda recommend that you start with a player level of at least 35 or higher, as the expansion is going to get really hard. This one's going to be tough. It's going to be a lot harder than all the other Starfield missions that you may have encountered in game. For this one, you're going to need your best guns, you're going to need weapons, you're going to need your best armor, etc. So it probably is something that you'd probably be looking to do, probably not at 35, but a little bit later. But they do recommend that 35 as the bare minimum. So the order to get this going, you're not going to get some flashy pop-up. Bethesda's games in the past would give you a notification of a new DLC or a pop-up. This one is essentially going to be, you're going to be in space and you're going to just basically get a distress call from, and basically telling you to go to a new space station called the Oracle. So that's going to start the quest. That's pretty much all we know in regards to how the quest starts, to be honest. So other than that, some little tips I would probably put in there is make sure that you, if you've got any mods installed, especially through Nexus Gaming, Nexus mods, I would definitely be switching those off and not taking any chances in regards to mods. So you may want to start even a fresh save, although that you will have to level up your character in order to get there though. So just bear that in mind. Also, don't forget to pick up the RAV8 vehicle from the spaceport. If you're jumping back into the game after a long pause of playing, this is something that I would highly recommend having, because I've seen a lot of footage with them driving around on the planet in the RAV8 vehicle. Okay, some things about Shattered Space, some key points that we do know. This particular game is handcrafted. As you can see, some of the footage is amazing, so I'm really looking forward to jumping back into Starfield to have a look at this. They've said that there's no repeating AI created areas, which means it's all fresh new content. When you're exploring, you'll be seeing new and exciting things, which is pretty exciting. You'll also, the storyline is on one planet, so you don't need to leave the planet at any time for this particular storyline, although you can come and go as you please if you wish to. So the DLC is going to be more driven into a close combat style as well. It's going to be more aggressive and have more chaos. So you snipers out there are going to want to prepare your melee weapons and also your close quarter guns. And there's going to be a lot more of that in this game. So you won't be sitting back and sniping at a distance in this one. They said it's going to be a lot more immersive, and you're going to be, things are going to be jumping out at you at all stages in the game. So make sure that you've got some good weapons on hand that are going to be able to deal good close quarter damage. Something I recommend. Let me know what you think about the DLC. Are you going to be playing it? Is it something that you're going to be looking at, or are you going to be waiting to see what the reviews are like? Let me know in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next sort of 12 hours. We'll be pumping out some more content on this particular DLC here at Wombat Gaming, so look forward to seeing you then. Hit that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next video. Wombat out.
Wenn wir dich so wärmen lässt, schwarz und deinen takes to the skies with pixels ablaze and battles untamed. We'll conquer the virtual, never made.